So I've spoken extensively at length to an actual
porridge,
Buddhist.
add your porridge. I've spoken extensively at length.
That was emphasis. That was poetic emphasis.
No,
that
it
wasn't me just.
Do you know that was
idling?
It was irritating tautology. Carry on.
Was it humanoid?
I'm very annoyed. Hey, go on.
Right. Go on. Go on. This isn't the tone to go into this chat about actual Buddhists.
I only speak on behalf of the listener.
Right.
Get on with it.
So
they're on a treadmill now, running, listening to this, going, this pace is not helping my energy level. In a minute, they're going to flick over to Eye of the Tiger. So start speaking faster and with more energy.
I love your references.
I still do Eye of the Tiger on the treadmill.
Do you?
Of course I do. There isn't a person in the world. If you don't find Eye of the Tiger inspirational to run on a treadmill, part of you is dead. Carry on.
Right. So now I'm going to tell you about my interview.
Brilliant.
Right?
Please
Good.
do.
I won't tell you his name, and I don't think that's fair because I've asked him lots of stupid questions.
Right.
So, but I opened with, how do you open an interview with a Buddhist?
You asked him that? Or you're asking me?
No. I'm asking you, and I'm going to tell you the answer.
Right.
So I didn't need to ask you.
How do you open an interview with a Buddhist? I presume you say, hello, what first attracted you to Buddhism?
No, I went in hard.
Oh, gosh. What did you say?
Hello, how enlightened are you?
Oh, no. Did you?
Yeah, I thought I'd go in.
You strike me as a man that says that to people in the pub randomly.
Oh, that's very hard.
How enlightened are you? And did he answer that?
Well, he did answer. He's like, first of all, he was brilliant. You're going to learn so much from him today. But his first thing was, he's a really funny bloke, and you'll get that from.
Did you record this interview?
I did, yeah.
Are you going to be playing? Are you going to be saying, "Let's hear from him now"?
No,
like a
I'm not
DJ.
doing that. No, one because I don't have the technical expertise.
Well, when you say one, you will usually follow it with another reason. because A, da 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 da, and then just carry on talking. That was a little teaser, wasn't it? That never happened because one, right? Yeah.
Oh, I wonder where this is going.
Because first,
nowhere. Yeah. So I said to him, "How enlightened are you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Do you know what his answer was?"
Quite enlightened.
No, he said it's bad manners to ask someone how enlightened they are.
He didn't. Buddhist.
So it's off to a good start.
Well,
it's off to a really good start.
Surely, if you've eradicated as much as possible your ego, how can you have a concept of bad manners?
To be fair to him, he said that jokingly, and he was laughing, and he wasn't offended. But he said, some Buddhist circles, it's a kind of joke that it's like you don't ask people how enlightened they are.
Yeah, but I don't think it's. I think it's because if you're asking how enlightened they are, you've missed the point, as opposed to it's rude.
Yes, I think
you can't have levels of enlightenment if you're truly enlightened.
But then he did say so. He says first of all, he said obviously that presupposes a linear progression.
Oh, hang on. Did he?
Yeah.
I preferred his first gag.
Well, you got to start. Always start with your best gag, right? Is it your best gag? And then with your second best gag.
No, 1, 2, 3. You divide your 20-minute set into 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've asked.
And you go 1, 3, 2. So your best material is your first bit. So you definitely win them over. Your less good stuff in the middle, and then close with your almost good stuff. Never leave the good stuff till the end. That's what I said. This is the wrong podcast. Get on with it.
That is the truest thing you've said in 15 episodes. So he said he's definitely more enlightened than he was than when he started. So there is a
I should think so.
But it
would be awful if you just said I'm definitely less enlightened than when I started 15 years ago.
Right? But then at the point he said I'm definitely more enlightened than, I interrupted him and said, "Are you going to say more enlightened than me?" And I almost picked a fight. So I think I've got a way to go before I get this interview technique down.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's been a Buddhist for 9 years,
right?
And he says he's
unrecognized. What else does he do? Has he got a job?
His job is in the oeuvre of Buddhism.
In the Hoover of the Buddhism.
I don't know why I said oeuvre. He's like a Buddhist.
Right. Okay. Is he called Henry? Henry the Oeuvre. What does oeuvre mean?
So
I've never heard that.
We're never going to get through this interview.
All right, get on with
it. Is this your new catchphrase?
Yeah.
Well, what was I saying?
So
That's about it.
It was a cracking interview.
No, so he's a Triratna. He's in the Triratna order.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, that's an order of Buddhists, and I think they're Mahayana. I think.
Is he British?
Sure. Yes.
So
He's a British guy. Are you back to your Border Patrol stuff from previous episodes?
Was he born?
Do you want to see his papers?
Was he born in Britain? I ask. It's quite important. I think one of the challenges of Buddhism and meditation in this whole world is that we're not from a culture that we learn this from a very young age. So
yes,
did he have an equal battle with that, or is he from a? Are you going to tell me his parents are from?
No, he's from your part of the world, broadly speaking. I think in that he's not from the south.
And his parents are similar. It's not like he was brought up in a different culture than me.
No.
Wow, he's done well. So he's basically, for want of a better word, he's a born again. He found it himself.
He found it himself. Yes, yeah. He was looking for spiritual enlightenment in various places. I think he grew up with some Christian background.
Right.
And then when he was at university, he discovered Buddhism.
Right. Whereas I only discovered you.
Who wins?
Yeah.
Him.
Who wins?
He won, didn't he?
Ask me if I'm more spiritually enlightened than when I started out when I met you.